Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to this week's episode of Friday Sews. Friday Sews is our little chat amongst YouTubers, sewing YouTubers, and all of you, and is probably the highlight of my week. I'm going to be honest. I love watching these videos. I love filming these videos. I love having a chat with you all in the comments. So let me know what you're up to down there in the comments box. So my week in the sewing room has been good. Really good, actually. Not super busy, but nice and relaxed and enjoyable. So the first thing I got done this week is my Think Pink project. So I got done early this week, took pictures, I filmed the whole video, and that is going up on the channel on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm not gonna reveal anything. You'll have to watch the video to find out if it was a success or not. And then I also worked on my standing tall quilt blocks. So I was hoping to have all of my blocks done this week, but I got about halfway there. So I have this humongous pile of half blocks all pieced and pressed and ready to sew together. I went totally random, so I basically put piles of rectangles next to my sewing machine, grabbed two, sewed them together, and basically chain pieced all of these. And now I put a tiny bit more thought into which one would go with which, because I want to try to avoid the same fabric being side by side. But after I film this video and hit publish on YouTube, I'm getting back to these, and hopefully I'll have these all pieced before I go to bed tonight. So wish me luck, because there are many of them. And that was pretty much it in terms of what I got up to this week in the sewing room. But I mean, I'm happy. The Think Pink project is done, which was my, A1 on the list. And then I got started on my standing tall blocks. I was falling behind on the quilt along that I'm participating in. And this quilt along is hosted by Sarah from Sew Sarah Sewed and Teresa from Lost My Thread. It's taking place over on Instagram. Everybody's showing off their beautiful, beautiful blocks this week. And I was falling behind, so yeah, got some of it done at least. Hoping I'll have all of my blocks pieced this week so that I can start adding the sashing next week. Now, talking about next week, I've got a couple of things I'd really love to get done before I even work on my standing tall quilt top. So the first thing is my clear water bathing suit. I've seen so many videos this week of people making their own swimsuits. A lot of you put super encouraging comments after last week's Friday Sews video, where I basically told you how scared I was of making my own swimsuit. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take the plunge, and the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't fit or it doesn't work, and then it's really not the end of the world. I will have at least tried it. The bathing suit I ordered as a backup is now at the post office. They tried to deliver it today. Don't know what happened. Both hubby and I were home, but they sent to the post office, so I have to go and pick that up tomorrow. And yeah, I'll let you know how that turns out. So that's plan number one. I'm hoping that I can get the fabric cut when I get back from the island Sunday night, and then maybe sewn up over the evenings Monday, Tuesday. I'm hoping it's not going to take me more time than just 2 evenings to do a pair of swim shorts and a tank. But I want to line it with power mesh. I also have lining, and I've never sewn a swimsuit before, so I want to take my time and try and get it right. So yeah, so that's the first priority when I get back down from the island on Sunday. And then the second priority is Marianne's project for the month. She has requested a lightweight cardigan that she can wear when she goes into work, when the air conditioning is really high. She doesn't want a heavy cardigan, even though it's cold in the office, because then when she leaves the office to go home and it's really, really hot, yeah. So she chose a very lightweight rayon jersey or viscose jersey in a blush color. It's a lot more pink than what you see on camera. From Minerva. It's very, very lightweight. It's not see-through, but it's not completely sheer either. And with this, I'm going to make her the Songbird duster, cardigan, layer from Pattern Emporium. I haven't bought the fabric yet, the pattern yet, but it came highly recommended by a couple of you. So when Marianne requested a cover-up or a cardigan, a lightweight one, I immediately thought of the Songbird. I sent her a picture and she was like, yep, absolutely, love it, want it. So, and I think the Songbird can be made in knits or woven. I'm gonna have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it can. So this will be for Marianne's Songbird. I've got 1.5 meters, which should be more than enough for her. I'll basically do it as long as the fabric will allow. So that's going to be priority number 2 next week. And then after the bathing suit and after Marianne's cardigan, then hopefully I'll be able to finish the standing tall quilt top. But even if I'm not, no biggie, I'll just get it done the following week. So that is basically all that's been going on and all I have planned for next week. Now, I mentioned to you last week that I had ordered some Minerva fabric and that I was going to show it to you when it got here. Well, part of that order was the blush fabric for Marianne, but I also got a couple of cuts for myself. Where can I put this? Okay, well, here. All right, the first one is a, beautiful, a purple viscose jersey, but this is a medium weight viscose jersey. I got 2 meters of this, and I want to make myself a top of some description. I was thinking the chorus top again, but this time maybe a sleeveless version. And because I have 2 meters, and I think this is pretty wide, I might even have enough to then do a simple tank. Like the, oh, what's it called? The free one from Itch to Stitch, the Lago tank. Yeah, I made that one a couple years ago and I really like it. I'm not crazy about the almost racer back, because then you can see my bra strap and that really annoys me. But I can try and maybe find the doodads that you can use to bring your bra straps together in the back so that they don't show, because I really love the fit I got from the Lago tank. So I'm thinking this is going to be a sleeveless chorus and a Lago tank for myself for this summer. Then I got the exact same fabric in a white because I need a new white t-shirt. I made myself a white t-shirt back, oh, just a few months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. No, I'm lying to you. I made it to go to England last August, so almost a year ago now. And 3 weeks ago, I ate spaghetti wearing my white t-shirt. So I'm sure you can guess what happened. So it's ruined and I can't wear it because the stains are all over my front. I tried to get the stains out, but I think I waited too long to spray the stain removing solution, and it was just baked into the fabric basically. So yes, so a new t-shirt. I'm probably going to do the Concord tee because that is my favorite t-shirt pattern in the whole wide world. So yes, some white fabric. And then, I'm sorry it fell to the ground. I got some blue chambray fabric. I should have opened this before filming. I'm sorry. There we go. So it's a lightweight chambray, like pretty lightweight. And I'm gonna make myself either a Vernon shirt with this to wear almost like as a layer when I go to Greece, or an aria. Yeah, or an aria blouse by Love Notions with short sleeves. Yeah, that I can wear with a white t-shirt, a white tank, a black tank, a black t-shirt, probably even the purple. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. So if I make myself a logo from this fabric, I can probably wear a chambray shirt on top. So that's the new fabric that's come into my sewing room this week. Now earlier this week I put a poll up on my community tab asking you to vote on a pattern. Hold please. So during the month of August, I want to try the Nancy Zeman pivot and slide method for a big four pattern. So basically making a big four pattern fit me properly. So I bought this book, you might remember, maybe a month ago, and I really want to try the techniques in here on a top to see if it would work. Yeah, because big four patterns I avoid like the plague, because I think I'm going to have a ton of adjustments to do to them, and the whole cut and spread, and oh my goodness. So I'm thinking that the pivot and slide method is going to be a little bit easier, and I'm really curious about whether or not it's going to work for me. So I asked you to vote on which pattern. I have a very limited big four pattern collection, and I mean limited. I haven't bought one of these in years, and this pile I've had in my stash for a long, long time. So I had 4 options for you. The first one is McCall's 8146. Look at those crazy sleeves. I mean, I like the wrap style, but those sleeves are just ridiculous. The second one was Butterick 6712. And I was thinking of doing this one here, which is a pretty straightforward top with long sleeves, darts, and a keyhole opening at the front. The third option was McCall's 8147, which I think if I can make this one work, would make a really cute blouse for work. And the version I would make, I think the one I put in the poll is actually View C, the one with the bow. But I could make this one too. I think this one, which is View B, is really cute too. And then the last option was McCall's 7093, which is a pretty straightforward woven t-shirt with really fun color blocking elements or options. And I was thinking of making this one here, which is View D. and actually use contrasting fabric for the side pieces. I think that'd be really cool. So the poll went up earlier this week, and so far, I'm gonna leave it up until I'm ready to film that video or make that top. So far, this one is winning, which, yeah. I mean, I have no strong opinion about any of these. This is really just gonna be a test. In the end, if I end up with a wearable garment, that's great, but I'm not attached to any one of these options, so whatever you guys decide is the one that I'm gonna go with. Yeah, so if you have a minute or two, go ahead and go vote for the pattern you think I should try to test the Nancy Zeman method. I'm gonna put a link to the community post down below. And then finally, life. Well, life has been quiet, except we had a bit of a scare with my grandmother's health. So my grandmother turned 97 this week, and she spent her birthday in the hospital, which was really sad. She got woken up, or anyways, they found out she had really bad arrhythmias, so they rushed her to the hospital. And you know, if she had been, I don't know, 30 years younger, this would have been almost a non-event. Put a pacemaker in, make sure it all works, keep you 24 hours, and then send you home. But no procedure is ever simple on a 97-year-old. So they kept her for a few days, and then I was finally able to speak to her. Well, we FaceTimed on Wednesday when she got home, so being able to see her face and speak to her made me feel a lot better. She's doing great. Her spirits are high. She's all proud that she's got a brand new pacemaker on her ticker, and yeah, she feels like $1 million now. So yes, very, very grateful that everything is all good to go there. And that's it. This has been my week. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you've had a great, great week. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And again, let me know in the comments below what you're up to. I would love to know. Thanks again for stopping by. Give the video a like on your way out if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon.